So hello and a very good evening YouTube. How is everyone? I hope each one of you are doing absolutely fine, working extremely hard in your life and enjoying life. Today is an occasion day over here. It's Ganesh Puja, Ganesh Chaturthi. Of course, you have seen the thumbnail, you have seen the title. Don't fast forward. So yes, finally I switched the fog light one more time, and this is perhaps the last time, since I am pretty happy about this setup. Scout, okay, not the Scout X. Why I went for the Scout and why not the Scout X, why not the Alpha, why did I take off the 8JG Aux Lights, everything I'm going to answer in this vlog. And there's also going to be an additional insight regarding how you could choose the correct fog light for your motorcycle. Such a lovely evening. If I switch on the Mad Dog Scout in the dusk time, this is how it gets lighted up. Just see the view, guys. Just see the view. Don't worry, my eyes are in front. It's just my helmet on the camera which is tilted towards the left to capture the view. I'm very particular about all these things. So I just wanted to record this transition, with this auxiliary light from dusk till absolute dark evening. So these lights are going to be on until and unless I need to switch them off for some reason. Now if you all are thinking that within the city, why the hell am I riding with the auxiliary lights on? So please hold your patience, I'm going to answer to that as well. So yes, let's go ahead and talk about the various aspects of fog lights and why did I choose this one. The starting range of Mad Dog, they have been in the market for a very long time now, and the switch is absolutely sexy. I simply love it. So as you could see, the glare of this pair of light is not that much, and that's the very reason I went for this light, so that I could keep them on at all times. And of course the yellow filters are on, that's why there is this golden tint all around, which is even enhancing the output. So you should always be concerned about your requirement, not what is available at your budget. Now see these lights, these are Mad Dog Scouts. These are 11 watts each to be precise. So 11 plus 11, 22 watts. They are consuming 2 amps of power as a pair, which is very, very reasonable. For your reference, the stock horn of this motorcycle, this is the DLX Pro, so it has 2 horns, consumes 4 amp together, 2 amps each. And these lights, they consume 2 amps as a pair. So that's going to give you an idea of the current consumption thing. I can afford to keep these lights on at all times because they are hardly consuming any battery. First. Second, They don't have a lot of power, so they are not disturbing anyone around. I could even further put it a little bit more down if I want to. I did not, adjust them. The final adjustment is yet to be done. I just had them installed day before yesterday. So nonetheless, it's still not disturbing anyone. Oncoming traffic or the mirror in front of my bike, see that mirror, it's not glowing there. Maybe the hatchbacks a little bit, so if I tilt it a little bit more down, that issue will also not be there. But at the same time, it's providing that exact amount of extra light which I need for this motorcycle while riding inside the city. That's the point over here, guys. That's my requirement with regards to the light output of this motorcycle while in the city. This light, it costs 3750, and if you pay 2000 rupees extra, you will get Scout X, which is 5750, double the wattage, because those are 20 watts each, 20 20 40, and it consumes 3.2 amp of power from the battery, which is also decent, but still quite a bit more than these. And at the same time, they are going to create a lot of light in front of you. Absolutely fine for the highways, but for the city where I ride this motorcycle 99% of the time, those lights will be a little bit too loud than what is required. I would be blinding oncoming traffic, or somehow I feel very uncomfortable within the city to ride with such powerful lights in front. I don't need them. But if I switch them off, I feel that the headlight is a little bit less. I mean, a lot less as per my requirement. So when I switch it on, I get uncomfortable. When I switch it off, I get not enough light in front of me. So eventually I end up keeping them off, because that's the better side of the spectrum, not disturbing anyone. But that is not solving my issue of the inadequate light. So how to go about it? So that's why I selected a light which is going to solve all the problems. I can keep it switched on all the time, since it consumes only 2 amps, not bothering the traffic around me much. And there is also another good thing about this, that is, only if you are concerned about legality of these things. As per the law, you're not supposed to install any light which is more than the wattage of which is more than the stock headlight of your motorcycle. So I believe the stock headlight of this motorcycle is 25 watts, if not a little bit more, but below 30 obviously. Mad Dog Scout, they are like 22 watts as a pair. So even if anyone challenges me with regards to being lawful or not, that is also a parameter where things are good. So that's another advantage if you want to count it as one. This is how the output is, guys, which is not making me feel uncomfortable even in stop-go traffic, signal, whatever. The output of these lights are so good, quality-wise, that I am absolutely 100% satisfied with them. Output, quality, the throw, everything. These are not spot, these are not combo, these are absolutely 100% floodlights, and they are Osram LEDs. This is the only unit by Mad Dog where they use Osram LED. All the other ones are Nishia LED from Japan. All of these are given in their website. Just look at it, guys. You might argue that you might need a little bit more light. I completely understand. Now see, this is such a game which I have been playing for a very long time. If you follow my channel, you would know that this is perhaps the 4th or the 5th a pair of fog light that I have installed, and this was there in my motorcycle this being the first one as well. After using all these fog lights, I came to the conclusion that requirement plays a very big role over here. If you need a powerful light for your highway rides, or maybe you're going to the hills where safety, of course, priority, then definitely you could definitely go with a more powerful one. I sold off all previous fog lights, and this is the only one which is there, which is staying. And this switch, man, this is seriously hats off, Mad Dog, hats off. This is the new generation Switch Pro. I had given it a short video for it. Now just look at it, guys. Just the right amount of light. If I switch it off, this is the stock headlight. Just see. Now this basically is a tad bit less than what I need. And if I install the Scout X or Alpha or 8JG Y lights or whatever you want to install more powerful ones, they become so loud that it makes me feel very uncomfortable. I feel very uncomfortable. I always keep on feeling that it's disturbing the oncoming traffic, and that is not something which I want, and it continuously bothers me. So eventually I have to switch it off. And so the utility, the purpose of installing a fog light, I am spending money on it, so the purpose is not getting solved, which this particular light, I'm happy. Now this is not a bike that I am going to ride at 150-160 km/h speed. This is a bike to cruise around at 70, 80 at the most. At least within the city you don't even need 80, 70, 60, 70 is fine. So in those speeds, this light, which is 100 meters, they cover 100 meters distance as claimed by Mad Dog in their website. So this is absolutely fine. I don't need anything more. That's what my argument is, guys. If you have anything to put against it, do definitely do it. I would like to hear it from you. For your views are very, very valuable to me, guys. Very valuable to me. So, yup. Now I am somewhere in Rajarhat, Newtown. That's a lovely sky, isn't it? Although not my favorite, but still it's looking great. Anyway, so yup, coming back to the bike and the new pair of auxiliary lights. They're small, they're cute, they are compact, and they are exceptional build quality. I mean, they have exceptional build quality installed in the crash guard as it was before. This is the stock light. If I switch on, so this is how it looks from in front. 3 LED each light, and in front, as I have already seen, now it's nearly dark, so this is how it looks. This is the switch, as you could see, very tactile feel. So do let me know in the comment section, guys, if you have something to share, if you want to contradict me, if you want to criticize my choice, if you want to praise my choice. I would like to hear to it. I would like to discuss it. I would like to talk to it. Another thing which I wanted to share with you all with regards to selection of fog lights. In earlier days, there were motorcycles, there were cars which used halogen bulbs, or even non-halogen normal bulbs even before that, and they were pretty fine. I mean, people were absolutely fine with those lights, since they were the only options available. So people had to do with them, and it did the job well, no problem. And then came HIDs, and then LEDs, everything, and then the auxiliary lights. A whole bunch of auxiliary lights are now there in the market, which are affordable and at the same time very much available in the common market, online, offline, both. So that's a very you could say, people are getting obsessed, people are getting tempted to install higher capacity auxiliary lights. Now see, there is always there, if you install more lights, visibility is definitely going to be better. There is no end to it. You install one pair of light, there would be a better visibility. You install another pair along with those pair, the visibility is even going to increase, and there is no end to it. So that does not mean that you're going to keep on add auxiliary lights, will you? I don't think so. So that's what the point is, that you have to first figure out what is your requirement with regards to your terrain, with regards to your eyesight. Everything is interlinked over here. You have to figure that out. Now what people end up doing is, like I said, this one is 3750. The price of this Mad Dog Aux Light, which is Scout, is 3750, and Scout X, which is double the wattage, double the output, is around 2000 rupees more than this one. It's 5750. So what people end up doing is, they think it's only about 2000 rupee difference, and we are getting such a lot more of light, double, so why not go for it. And they go for it. They somehow squeeze out their extra money and they buy that. That is not something which you should be doing. Instead, you should be thinking, or you should be prioritizing your requirement, what you require, and accordingly you should buy and install those lights. Spend more on quality, not the light output. Now if you ask me another question, whether these lights are cop magnets or not, whether cops are going to catch you with these lights or not, well, definitely they can, due to various reasons, primarily being any extra fitting in the motorcycle calls for challan. And of course, if you want, you could take off the yellow filter and use the light as it is. It's not cold white, it's warm white, absolutely different from all the other ones in the market, other brands, I mean. If you get accustomed to something superior, so you feel that anything lesser than that is not solving your need, so don't unnecessarily increase the power of your lights or anything else and get accustomed to that. That's your problem. You are forcibly getting accustomed to something which is not necessary, and that's the whole psyche over here. I seriously love this golden tint, in the 8JG range of lights, where you have that yellow and white option, dual color 8JG light, the one which I had before this, the 8JG white light. In that, the yellow was not like this. It was different. Of course, it was a lot powerful than this, a lot more concentrated than this, since it was projector based light. But the color temperature, was a lot different. This one is has a golden tint, and the power output being absolutely balanced, it's making it even more better, even more good looking. If it would have been double the power of this one, then it would not have been this good. That's what I meant. So that's all about it, guys. That's all about today's video. So I hope it was helpful for you. The road is getting too trafficy. I need a good tea shop. So if you like this video, do hit the like button, share the video with your friends and family in WhatsApp, Facebook, anywhere. And please do subscribe to my channel, guys. It helps me to grow in more than one ways. I find that a lot of people, they watch my videos, they don't subscribe. It's okay if you don't want to subscribe. I don't want to force you to subscribe. I can only request you. It takes some effort to make these videos, and if you hit the subscribe button, it doesn't cost you anything, but it motivates me to make more videos. I am not doing it professionally, so I won't force you to, that you have to subscribe. Why are you not subscribing? I know a few of them who does this thing. It's very funny. I mean, it's a person's personal choice if they want to subscribe or if they don't want to subscribe. But a lot of time it happens that people forget to subscribe. So for those people, I am saying this, please don't forget. If you want to subscribe, if you like my content, then do hit the subscribe button. And I am very thankful to each one of you all for your support, for your love, for all your comments. That being said, have a good night ahead, guys. Please take good care of yourself. Bye bye.